It's your good brother Tehuti. I'm into spreading knowledge cause I feel it's my duty to let my people know the real. And if I do it right, then I might spark the mind to get us out this ordeal. We went from building the pyramids to living in them tenements, peddling whatever they get.
What is a primary benefit that you done found from learning from your own people versus listening to what the white people done taught us and what's in the school books? As far as where it got your mindset.
Open up. Like, I was bottled up at first. You know what I mean? Now, I'm outside the box. I'm thinking different. I'm looking at shit different. I want more shit. You know, our life itself. I got a little girl, so I want to be able to teach her different shit. The real shit. You know, learn new shit. Don't just think it's one way. It's not just one way. There's a whole lot of things you can learn out here. So to me personally, it just opened me up as a person. I was real closed-minded. I'm not as closed-minded as I was. I still got a long way to go, but it's opening me up too.
Tehuti?
Same question, huh?
Same question.
I mean, one of the most relevant or the most forefront reason I can see is because whether they know it or not, they teaching a watered down prejudice doctrine, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way I see it is America is set up a certain way, and what they teach us, they want to teach us in a way to make sure that what they telling us that they are holds true, you know what I'm saying? Like, we looked at as the most honest, well, I ain't gonna say the most honest, we looked at as the greatest country, when for real, you know what I mean, it was how they, from the first encounter, from what we know, Christopher Columbus, first of all, he didn't even come over here. Then when they did actually get over here, the Pilgrims came over here, Indians helped them out, they fucking slaughtered the Indians. Then when England wound up coming, when the whole country came over here, you had these few handful of motherfuckers that our founding fathers, they went against their own people to get some land. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we was built on corruption. So the fact of us being the greatest country is some bullshit. And it's like everything that we are taught in school, everything that we taught as far as learning, period, is based on that. It was based on holding them people right there, them Europeans who came over here, hold them in high regards. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way they write about George Washington, and the way they write about Thomas Jefferson and Abraham Lincoln. Like, these motherfuckers is dirty, you know what I'm saying? They own slaves. I mean, sure, some people might say, well, that's what they did at the time, but that shit was wrong. It was dead ass wrong and they was doing it. I mean, like, yeah, we had slaves. If you lost the war or some shit, you know what I'm saying, then you gotta be in to serve it for a little bit. But these niggas had chattel slavery, meaning like, it was like, yo, you know, we're gonna keep you for fucking ever. Like, you're never going back. So, I mean, like, and it all boils down, like, to the founding of America, you know what I'm saying? And it's all to hold in my eyes, it's all to hold the founding of America in high regards. And this shit was founded on some foul means, you know what I'm saying? So when we learn from our own people, as long as it's our people with our right frame of mind and not our people with the colonizers' frame of mind, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit ain't no better, you know what I'm saying? It's actually a little worse, you know what I'm saying? Because they're teaching you to look up to somebody that don't look like you.
Negro,
you know what I'm
penis.
And when we learn our own history from our own people, you know what I'm saying? It's told or it's taught by somebody who probably can take pride in that. So you're gonna learn it with some pride and without, as opposed to a biased view. Because I mean, that's all that they have. Like,
All right. My question is, what are some steps that we could take to restore a universal sense of African or self-pride?
Well, first, I started off to restore pride. You gotta know where you came from. Because if you don't know where you came from, you don't know who you should be. And I know a lot of people say you're gonna be whoever you're supposed to be in the end, but if you never knew who you was intended to be in the beginning, it's gonna be hard for you to know or to be who you were supposed to be in the end, because you've been corrupted without you knowing you've been corrupted. You've been born into a system, indoctrination, to be like them and not to be yourself. All the core qualities of being black and African have been stripped away from us, but most of us don't know that. And that would be my foundation, pretty much. Read something like The Miseducation of the Negro, or something as far as black history before slavery. And that'll give you a better sense of who he was before we got sent over here and before slavery, which they teach us about.
And what about you, brother?
I'm going with that. I think you gotta, like you said, you gotta research yourself. You gotta research your background. You gotta know more about you as a person, your ancestors. You know what I mean? You gotta. If you don't know shit about yourself or your people, how the hell you gonna be something else? I mean, you being something with somebody that wants you to be. You know what I'm saying?
With the system.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You just playing the game they put you in. You gotta beat the game. You gotta switch it up. The only way to do that is to learn.
That's what's up.
You gotta definitely research yourself.
Alright. I'm gonna go to my next joint. What y'all think is our weakest point as far as unifying as a people?
We don't come together. We don't support each other. We don't come together. When you think about us, all you hear about us killing each other, fighting each other, hurting each other. You know what I mean? We put into fucked up situations to be that way because of, how they put us here. You know what I mean? That got a lot to play in there. But if we come together, like the fist, I got the fist going. If we all form one fist, you know what I'm saying? You pack
Just
a
that more blow than a smack, yeah.
Ain't that little gay ass hand smack. You ain't doing shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be truthful with it.
Same work, baby, dream
There
work.
you go. That's the number one thing to me.
All other races got unity.
Exactly. Work together. Don't steal from each other. Help each other.
You gonna tackle that, Abu?
My response would be, I would say two things. First would be worrying about what white people gonna think about you, cause that's a problem with a lot of people why they don't want to learn a lot of stuff or think a certain way because they feel they being racist, and we can't be racist because we ain't got no power. But them being racist can stop us from doing a lot of stuff. So it's like, I always tell people, why you worry about being called racist when us being racist ain't gonna change nothing. Then us being racist, if we was racist, we would've been burnt the whole country up or something, cause ain't no way black people gonna attack white people and they ain't gonna fight back. But they attack us, they know we ain't gonna do nothing. Cause that's the way it was bred into us to be that way. And a lot of people, they scared to go against the system. They feel it's the only way to go by the system.
Get down, lay down.
Yeah, and that's pretty much how they did it. Get down and lay down. So like, a lot of people scared to be all the way. They think you tripping. Like he said, he used to think I was tripping. Not that he thought the other way, but it's just the fact that you gonna start acting different. Some of the stuff you say, you gonna start saying stuff differently, so it's gonna format your mind into going back into your original state of mind for real. The more you learn about being black, the blacker your mind gonna be for real. The Negro pen gonna leave about you, and you're gonna start to see things from the other perspective. Cause you naturally gonna wanna unite with your own. It's natural to wanna be with your own. For all animals and people, for real.
I mean, people be tripping, but I mean, like,
That's what I see. When you
I
see
mean,
the
like,
Asians,
it's
they
like,
union,
it's
the
like,
Mexicans, they work as a team. Everything they do,
I'm
they
talking
do together.
about, like, far as the animal thing, like, yeah, we not savages or nothing like that, but far as what they're made up of, we basically made up of the same shit, you know what I'm saying? So we are animals.
But the higher and lower self,
But
we
a
gotta
person
learn to
said,
control
I heard a dude said, it was like, there's no such thing as human behavior, only animalistic behavior and the human ability to overcome it. And that shit just made so much fucking sense to me.
Part.
Bro. I was
You know
like,
what I'm saying? What foods have you stopped eating since gaining the knowledge that you've gained?
I stopped eating a lot of stuff. I mean, I mean, bologna is the one thing I miss the most. I stopped eating all everything. That's the one thing I miss the most. Fried bologna side. I mean, that was my thing right there. That meatballs. I done stopped eating all the animals for real, except seafood. Seafood, the only thing as far as meat wise that I still eat, and I only eat that maybe once a week. But I feel a lot better. Like my feet used to swell up sometime, and one time my lips swelled up and just get cramps and stuff. But ever since I changed the way I eat, I ain't felt none of that for real. But like I used to love the pig. My friend, you know, Muslims, all the ones you tell me put that pork away, put the swine down. The swine ain't no good for you, but hey, that swine was so good though. And being from the country, put the whole hog on the spittle at the cookout. That's the best meat ever.
Tastes
Like,
good.
yeah, that's why I learned to resist temptation. Everything that look good, it tastes good. Majority of the time, it ain't good for you.
For you. Yep.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, I done put that down, and I honestly feel a lot better than everybody else that I see that they did it. All got the same story. How putting that meat down, it changed them for the better than the inside. You feel a lot better.
Okay. Talk to me.
I mean, once I, like, when I was like 12, 13, like I said, knowledge always been around me as far as I can remember. So I always knew about the not eating pork, man. So when I was 12, I stopped eating pork. I wasn't really analyzing myself to see the changes that my body was going through or what not eating pork did for me. But I can say this year, like, when was it, like, in June, right before June, some shit like that. I stopped eating beef, chicken, turkey, fish, all creatures. Like, I went hard body. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, I got head injuries, so I always had headaches my whole life. And I can vouch that since then, like, I mean, literally I would have a headache every day, at least one headache every day, and at least 3 migraines every week. I had about 4, maybe 5 headaches since I stopped eating meat. Actually, it was like right before the family, like right before July, like like the end of June, right after my birthday. So
No more migraines.
no more headaches. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like taking eating a lime. The same thing as taking a cup of coffee to the face. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it's invigorating. Wake you up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't explain it. I mean, I only did it and it worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Eating lemons.
That's all that matters.
That's a big one too. When I started eating lemons in the morning time, oh man, that.
I stopped eating sugar.
Yeah.
I stopped eating salt. I stopped eating flavor, period. I mean, because like, flavor is what you eating when you eat meat. And you ain't eating the meat, I mean, you're eating the meat, but You're not tasting the meat, you're tasting the flavor. I mean, you can just eat the flavor. That's
I was always a sauce head, so I realized I can put sauce on anything. It's just as good as a burger. I mean, I can put sauce on cabbage. I mean, whatever.
So, I mean, like,
it's just as good.
So it's not really what you think you taste in the chicken. Like people got that it tastes like chicken.
Malcolm and Ali was the best rendition. Sit back, listen, and reminisce on their premonition. Inspire the young brother to be the new addition. Words so sweet like sugar cookies and Kool-Aid made fresh up out the kitchen. No fear spoke truth to the white man when brothers were still catching lynchings. Nowadays, sister brothers living in their feelings. Drug dealing, scared of the white man, but each other we killing. Marcus Garvey and Elijah Muhammad spoke beautiful words of wisdom. Freedom was all that they envisioned. Hearing these powerful black brothers activated my DNA to send me on a mission. Speak the truth, no remission. Sisters are intrigued by a brother with beautiful wordplay, yet easily deceived by a deceitful brother without a place to stay. Rakim Allah, the God MC, showed God's the better way.